Today, we're talking about getting a professional look when shooting people, and that means proper lighting. Keep in mind this isn't the only way to light people, but it will give you a solid starting point. Three-point lighting gets its name from the fact that it uses 3 points of light, arranged in a triangle around the subject. It's important to note that the setup is not symmetrical, and might even look odd if set up that way. The brightest light in the scene is the key light, which acts as the main light source. This light should be placed at about a 45-degree angle to the subject, and about 45 degrees up if possible. The key light will completely light one side of the subject, but will produce harsh shadows on the other side. This is a cool and stylish look on its own, but we're not done yet. The next light is the fill light, which fills in the shadows on the other side of the subject. This light should be placed at a slightly more than 45-degree angle and closer to eye level than the key light if possible. The job of the fill light is to fill in the shadows created by the key light and should be approximately half as bright. You can reduce the brightness of the fill light by dimming it, placing some sort of screen in front of it, or simply by moving it further back. The final light is called the backlight, or rim light, and it's placed behind the subject. The light is usually placed slightly to one side and above the subject at a steep downward angle. The backlight illuminates the back of the subject and creates a subtle outline of light which helps to separate the subject from the background. The backlight should have approximately the same brightness as the key light, but you might need to lower it if your subject has light hair or no hair. The three-point lighting setup is best used for interviews, but it can also form the basis for special effect lighting. Using just the backlight, for example, can provide a dramatic or mysterious look. So that's it for this week. I hope you learned something about three-point lighting.